It's not even in Nigeria, it's all over the world. It happens all over the world. And it's a constant thing that, while you are playing your role, other people are also looking for a way to sabotage your effort. And this very one that you are talking about, if you look at it critically, it is not by the Minister of Finance herself. Budget padding actually is coming up from the Senate itself. Because there's no way the Finance Minister can pad a budget. The budget has to be padded by what? By the Senate themselves. And if you look at through the dailies of today, you find that she was saying, the Minister of Humanitarian, she was saying that the budget has been padded by what? By the Ahmed Lawal. So, it's the Senate that have the power, you understand, to add or to reduce, not the Minister of Finance. Please correct me well. So, if you look at it critically, it's just like, politicians that have been doing this for a long time, and it's as if maybe they wanted to bring the same issue, because this is their final lap. You understand that there's going to be an exit for them. Many of them are not coming back to the chamber, we know. You understand what I'm saying now? So the most important thing is that it's not issue of her, the Minister of Humanitarian. The issue is lying between the Senate and the Finance Minister. Now, how do you investigate? The investigation is not as if, you understand, the FCC will go after them. No. There must be a committee to set up by the President himself, because she is a minister, executive minister, under the President himself. So we're expecting the President, to quickly inaugurate a committee, because 206 billion is not a joking matter. So you understand, Nigerians are expecting, you understand, what's going to happen. And I'm very sure President Buhari is a very sincere person, and he's going to come up, understand, with something very tangible to Nigerians to see. He's going to set up a committee, I'm very sure. It's the committee, you understand, that will investigate the matter, you understand, and then bring the complaint after him. Then from there, you understand, it will be sorted out. Whether the FCC will take in charge, you understand, after removing the minister, if it's our own problem, or if it is from the Senate, the FCC will follow the suit. You understand what I'm saying? So there's a processes, you understand, that definitely we must follow. So I want Nigerians to be patient. I know Mr. President cannot allow 206 billion to go down the drain. It's not possible. Something must happen. I know EFCC will go after the people, but there must be an investigation. Who are involved, you understand, before EFCC will go after them, so that you understand from there we'll be able to see the reality of what has happened in the world. Yeah.
Fortunate. And the situation is not only lamentable, but very demoralizing. How can we say in a government that is fighting corruption, and in the ministry we have a high level of corruption in it? It therefore means the government is not serious about fighting corruption. How can the Minister of Finance pad budget to the detriment of the Nigerian citizens, when we are saying that there's no money in the country? So where do we step the government to get this money that is being compounded by the ministry? You see, this is what we are saying, that Nigeria is a university of corruption. I don't understand why the minister and her colleagues gang up to fund the budget. It is quite unfortunate. And I wonder what EFCC is doing. I wonder what ICPC is doing. I wonder what the government of the day under Muhammadu Buhari is doing about that. This is an issue of fraudulent misconduct. And the government should step in immediately and look into this issue and treat, and get the people who are involved in this bastardly act to a very big, notable situation of note, so that others will also learn and distance themselves in future in this kind of nefarious activity. It is not helping us at all. It is a bad situation. It is a bad conduct. It is unconstitutional. It's fraudulent, like I've said before. It should not happen. Nigerians, as a Nigerian, I don't feel happy about it. I don't feel happy hearing about this. It is very wrong. We don't compound our problem. When we are talking about how to fight corruption, people at the high places are abusing, penetrating, conducting, performing corruption at the highest level. It is bad. How will you now say to a common man who has nothing to eat, and you are there being paid by the government, and yet you are padding the budget and cheating the masses? It is quite unfortunate.
If the allegation by the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs is verified and is actually true, then the fight against corruption in this country is not taking us anywhere. I think it is becoming even worse if such a thing happens. But to my mind, I will ask a question. Has the Minister of Finance come out to deny the allegation? If he has not come out to deny it, then it is very bad. To me, it is a very bad thing that corruption can even be very high among the highly placed people. And let me tell you, it is the highly placed people that cause corruption in this country. The man on the street knows nothing. The corruption is at the high level. They will tell us this is that, but you know, nothing is happening. Okay? The masses are suffering. Why? The top, they will spoil everything in this country. They are amassing wealth. They are having estates all over the place. Luxurious cars. So that's why we are suffering. And it is now left for the EFCC to conduct a thorough investigation and bring out the culprits, because the Minister of Finance has not denied that allegation. Up to the moment I'm talking to you, he has not come out to deny that is false. So there are two ministers. This is humanitarian affairs, this Minister of Finance. All of them are under Buhari government. And this is the man that he champions, he wants to champion the fight against corruption. And his government has how many months to go? So there is no fight against corruption in this country.
And I think it is subject to me and subject to the views of so many populists that could hear their view. If I say it is systemic, take me for my word. But not all of us could be Judas of this present administration. There could be somebody like Thomas. Are you with me? He couldn't sit down in the midst of disciples and begin to say, yes, sir, yes, sir. He said, sir, excuse me, sir. Do you mean that we should be expecting something? It was, no, are we going to Jerusalem to go and die together? That was his this thing. The other will keep quiet. Are you with me? I see him as what? He was hearing his opinion. The woman power one is not acting with a bias, because this paper will pass through his table. He will be the one that will now propose the budget. I know he has a committee, he has a board. Are you with me? He has directors of finance, which they will all look at it everywhere. But in a scenario when it was like he prepared for 20 naira, but when he's getting to these people, the 20 naira is now going for 30 naira. He has to query it. Are you with me? Not everybody, they have conscience. But some people's conscience is dead. And they think that's why I say it is systemic. But not all of us will be playing the Judas in this distance. This woman knows that the word humanitarian cuts across those people that are downtrodden and they needed the help. The woman is married, having children, and now seeing it that if they say I should go and deliver 20 bags of rice, are you with me? She's going with 20 bags of rice and 50 bags of rice is written in the paper. She has conscience. One, I am not trying to say that the woman is trying to play holy. No. Her conscience will judge her. That say, you know, you are now joining the race to lie. And the best thing for the woman is what? Is to come out bold. I am sorry, this is not what I presented. I am reading her mind. So, people like me, we know, say, very, very soon, my people say, truth may be very, very difficult to reveal, but truth will reveal itself in no distance time. So we are now beginning to see what is undercover, what we are sweeping under the carpet, and which is affecting the woman. The woman has a future. She has integrity. She has children. Are you with me? That wherever they move, I learn you are one of those she will say, oh, it's a pity. Are you with me? No matter how. That is my view.
It's just like if a thief see a thief and calling a thief. It's because they do not trust themselves, they don't trust each other, they know what they are doing. That is why you see, the first of all, before you see the minister accusing the Senate about the what is it called, the budget amendment, you should have known that even them themselves, they know that among them, they are not pure and they don't trust each other. So there is nothing too much to talk about this than them themselves, they know the truth. And talking about corruption, you and I knows that I don't have anything to say against the president because he's the president and he said he's fighting corruption. He knows how he's fighting his corruption. But to me, in as much as I'm concerned, thousands of corruptions are there. So I don't know if any corruption has been fought or not. But all I'm saying is that I commend the president. He has tried his best as a human being. Even the Bible said we should not condemn a leader. So for that reason, I recommend him and I commend him as well. And I praise him. I pray that Almighty God will give him the opportunity and the grace to do more. But it's also an opportunity for Nigerians to do best, to do wisely, to choose wisely come 2023. Because 2023 poll is fast approaching. February 25th, the presidential, governor, and all post-election will be held. So it is an opportunity for Nigerians to choose a government that would help the country to move forward. Not we being stagnant and accusing each other of looting money and this and that every day. Or if not, that we'll hear that an animal swallow more. So all those things have been happening under this regime. But still, I'm not accusing the president. I still appreciate the president.
And where are the investigations they have done over time? Are you with me? There is a political undertone. Are you with me? They are doing their job, but it's very, very selective. Are you with me? If you are going to do the coverage, you will be covered. If you are not going to do the coverage, they will blow you. Everybody is a thief. Are you with me? But if only you can protect your what? Your name. But in a Nigerian scenario, you should dare say, we are a thief. And one of what? The syndicate. You may not last 2-3 days. But some people, we have to make sure that they board out their mind and damn the consequence. That is the expectation. Because why? The woman has children. If she has children that are living large, living fine, but she has family and she has friends that will be saying, Ajia, sorry, the story about Nigeria is becoming very, very sore. Do your own. Play your part. Because what? You might be laying good legacy or laying bad legacy. My people said something. The ruler that ruled yesterday has a name. Good or bad? Are you with me? But there is no way they will not play back the activity of the Oba that ruled yesterday today to begin to say, okay, if this one ruled yesterday, there were peace. Fine. But the one that is ruling today will surely have an history to fall back to. It's another adage, my brother.